We're live.
We're live.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. How we sounding?
Mic check.
Well, I mean,
Don't worry,
I
Walrus.
assume
You're
we're
good.
sounding good. All right, there we go.
What happened?
First technical difficulties of the night. But hey,
Oh,
we're here,
it's gonna-
boys.
it's
We're
gonna
back
happen.
at it again. Welcome to the podcast of the Goon Squad.
Whatever the fuck we're gonna call it, right? Yeah.
We're going to call it something. By the time we upload this, we're going to come up with a great name. But for now, we're just calling it the Goon Squad podcast. Might stick, might not. We'll see.
I like it. I like it. You know, it's a good placeholder, if not the final name. You
Yeah.
know? Like, we'll come up with something good. I know us. I mean, someone might even say it in my chat that I'm just like, oh, like, that's fucking perfect, you know?
Yeah, dude. I mean, more the merrier.
This is awesome. This is the first time, you know, first episode. I don't know how many people here are going to be viewers from my Twitch channel, but we were like talking about that in chat the other night. And I figured, fuck it, let's make it a reality. Let's do this. Warren and I just pretty much talk about bullshit anyways while I'm streaming. So, what's the difference? Just without the video games.
See, now though, we're just sitting here shooting the shit.
Uh huh.
We're not focused on playing video games. We're sitting here just talking.
Just fucking vibing,
Just
you know?
talking. We got our special guest, convulsing Walrus.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a little sleepy, but he's here. What's up, Walrus? How's your night going, man?
Beans.
Beans.
See, very, very special guest. You know, the emphasis on special. He's a sweetheart. He's just tired, and he's playing a game. Matter of fact. Oh, what game is that, Warren? You may ask. Why, Insurgency Sandstorm. What do you think about that, huh? How's that been treating you?
Honestly, you know, honest opinions here. Talking about new released games. Insurgency Sandstorm. You know, it's a fairly well designed game.
You know my honest opinion? I mean, you can ask Coltrane. Even before the game even got ported to console and they were just talking about it, he was getting really hyped about it, and I said it didn't really sound that cool. Because I'd actually played it in the past, and I wasn't too fond of it. I only played like a few minutes, and then I put it down.
And I told him to go jerk off with sandpaper.
Yeah. But now I've gotten some time to play and get acquainted with it. And a good title for it is Back to the Basics. It doesn't have 30 different game modes, and it doesn't have 30 different maps like all the other games out there. There's no Battle Royale. The big redeemer here is that everything that's done here is done right. The movement.
Agreed.
The movement, the aiming system, the shooting system. A huge emphasis on the sound. And this port is only 12 gigabytes, which is incredibly small for most games,
right? Especially Xbox Series X and S enhanced. It's 12 gigabytes on the Xbox Series X. Isn't that wild?
And this isn't the most up to date graphical game out there yet. But I will say that the texture packs that you get for 12 gigabytes is incredibly impressive.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that was my
lighting.
biggest comment, is the graphics. I mean, for me, they look like high-resolution CSGO graphics.
Yeah. I mean,
see, this
the lighting really tips it off, too.
With amazing lighting.
The lighting is very good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm a simplistic man, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have gun, I shoot. You know, like that I fucking love that. Insurgency Sandstorm, great game. And like the graphics don't really, in my eyes, I know it's different because you both have the same opinion, but in my eyes, I swear to God, like I'm like, this game's beautiful. Like it looks good, runs well. The guns are awesome, the sounds and the reloads and everything. Super realistic, and you know me, I love my simulation games like DayZ and Milsim stuff, Tarkov. I love that shit where it's ultra realistic, and I feel like Insurgency Sandstorm pulls it off like super well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
incredible.
I definitely like the design of the game. Like, just going back to guns, the guns are very detailed compared to
detailed.
the rest of the textures. And like the gun animations, like the gun play is just on point.
They feel really fucking. I mean, they feel realistic. They feel as they should. I like it a lot.
Solid, honest game score. I'd probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10. And the only reason for the 8.5 is the graphics. Like, because I mean, honestly, with nowadays with next gen consoles and these super high end PCs, you get for instance, you take Warzone. You have a game, 200 something gigabytes, all these HD texture packs. Yeah, almost 300 gigabytes, and all these HD texture packs, and game looks amazing. But the design of the game, the management of the game, ass.
Fucking terrible. Fucking completely god awful.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we had our time on Warzone. It was fun. But you get to a certain point where you're getting in lobbies with hackers every game. Getting headshot through walls, magnetic bullets. It gets old. Gets real old.
Gets tiring
and now we have Insurgency Sandstorm. Take us back to the basics.
Yeah. And the AI is no joke either.
Oh, yeah.
Up close, they're a little bit clunky, but there are game modes that are a lot more challenging, and they learn from you too. If you don't kill them immediately, they will eventually kill you. Like, they will zero their weapons. They'll aim at you. If you shoot them below the torso, they'll lay down, and that's
they
pretty
just
crazy.
Pop a squat and start drop shotting your ass.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think backing up what Warren said, an 8.5 out of 10 is a very fair score for this game. And I really want to say that there's actually a huge room for improvement if texture packs are upgraded, and if the AI is even upgraded too. It's already really challenging, honestly. Like, we've played regular checkpoint and we've lost like 3 rounds already. Like, we've lost that a few times. And that's just because your team isn't serious and they're goofing around. But I mean, like, there's even more competitive game modes. Yeah, there's like hardcore checkpoint where if you die, like, you might not respawn. Yeah, y'all might lose the game right off the bat.
Huh. Warren and I played one game, and me and him got so spooked we shot the whole team right off bat.
Yeah,
because there
hard,
were no icons.
Yeah.
There were no icons. So what happened was I saw Warren killed like 2 of our teammates. I turned around like, what the fuck? And then I saw the third teammate of ours, and I fucking laid him out. And then I was like, oh, that's why. I was like, oops, I'm sorry. Like, our whole fucking team just got massacred by me and Warren right off bat. It was bad. Yeah. But
man.
Before I give like my honest review of Insurgency Sandstorm, I want to digress a little bit to the Warzone thing. Fuck Warzone. It's about time that a realistic shooter like Insurgency Sandstorm hit consoles, like there's not great simulation games on console. Like, I can think of DayZ and Insurgency Sandstorm. Like, that is fucking it. So I'm grateful for that. I finally uninstalled it. I finally uninstalled Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone. I know, hold the applause. It's okay. It's okay. I'm pretty proud of myself. But Insurgency Sandstorm fucking slaps. Really good. So I'd say like maybe I'd give it a generous 9 out of 10 just because I'm enjoying it so much and I see potential for future improvements, and I think that the dev team is going to work on it. Because I submitted a ticket about a little bug that I was hit with during my gameplay, which was gore wasn't working properly. And I like submitted a ticket about it, and then they emailed me like back the same night, and they were like, "Hey, we're aware of this issue. We're working on it. Like, appreciate the like positive support, this and that." It was good. It was like they actually care. Like Activision, I submitted a ticket to probably almost a year ago, and I still haven't gotten a response. So I don't know. I think everything about Insurgency Sandstorm has the potential to do better than this year's COD, as long as they do some good advertisement, because everyone knows about COD. Everyone knows COD's coming out every year, like, but this year it's going to be especially bad.
Indeed. Like with Vanguard. I mean, shoot,
Yeah.
we didn't even try. We didn't even download the beta for Vanguard. You know why?
It's
Because
hard.
we knew it was going to be ass.
Yeah. Dude, it's hard to come back from this. Like, I can't see myself playing other FPS shooters anymore, because I mean, like, I feel like this is a lot of what Siege should have been at the beginning, and that I feel like they completely lost sight of it.
Siege could never compare. Siege is made by Ubisoft, dude. I might be ruining our chance at a future Ubisoft sponsorship, but fuck Ubisoft, dog.
Yeah. We don't want it.
We don't want it.
None of that, dude.
No, that's all their games are pay to win and shit.
A lot of their games have like great ideas and then terrible execution and terrible maintenance.
Terrible maintenance, right? Yeah. Like they don't care.
Yeah, it's just a cash grab at that point.
Because that's how these huge companies are, man. Like Activision, like they're going through this whole like legal scandal right now, and I mean they just don't give a fuck. The community has asked for these certain things for like the past year and a half with Warzone. Console wants like an FPS slider, anti-cheat, this, that, like requests that like would benefit the quality of life of the game, but they fucking didn't do any of that. They were like, I can't fix the game, but I can add this cool new reactive camo into the shop. What do you think of that?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Facts, though.
That's where it's at right there, dude. The reactive camos.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the reactive camos.
I really enjoy the slow-paced aspect of things. Because even though your movement's really slow, like when things hit the fan, it's serious.
Oh yeah.
Like there's an urgency to it. It's a lot different from a lot of the FPS shooters out there right now.
I might actually put some Insurgency Sandstorm footage in the background of this while I'm going through it. That might be cool.
Definitely.
The fact that they got this console port so goddamn good, and then like boom, here we are, like having a blast. Yeah. I've been playing the fuck out of it. It's been phenomenal.
I was just thinking about that. Like, when's the last time we had a good port just right out the box?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nothing ever gets ported well to console, and I was scared about that for Insurgency. But like, there's no fucking crazy bugs or anything like game breaking. Like, at least not on the Series X. I heard that there's a lot of crashes on last gen. Like our buddy Benny crashes a lot. But Series X, at least, like, super fucking solid port.
Well, I mean, they designed the game. It is a Series X enhanced game.
Yeah.
So I mean, throwing it back to the Cyberpunk mishap. I mean, similar deal. I mean, honestly, I don't understand. I think what kills it for the last gen consoles is the lighting.
Benny said it was the explosions, but that might have to do with the lighting,
Yeah, well, because it's rendering a bunch of new light sources.
Yeah.
From that, and when you get an airstrike called in on you,
yeah,
real.
It does. The screen shakes. The fucking, yeah, it gets wild. That is a cool game, man. That is a cool game.
I honestly, probably my favorite aspect about it is the Commander Observer duo.
I love playing Commander Observer with you, dude. That's gotta be like one of my favorites too, because you know that's like one can't work without the other. You guys got to stay like tightly knit, work together, cooperate.
We've hardly touched over the physics too. So like stuff like water and snow and like the fire. Oh my god. My buddy just got IED'd just now. I just watched him lose his life in hardcore.
Love it.
But stuff like that is not really focused on too well. Where the physics really kick in is like the bullet damage, the way the bullet physics. What the fuck?
The like dust. Have you guys noticed like if you shoot a guy standing next to a brick wall, all the fucking dust and debris that comes off of the brick wall, like that shit looks so fucking good.
When you have the tracers on in any situation, and if you're shooting like a heavy caliber weapon or getting shot at, like it goes through walls. It's like there's a real suppressing effect to it, and it's like the natural environment of things. It's not like the stuff that happens whenever you're playing a Battlefield game.
Yeah, honestly, if it did have the destructive environment like Battlefield, it'd be pretty sweet. And that might be an update for the future. I mean, who knows?
They already have like semi-destructive environments.
Yeah. I mean, what more can you ask for a 12 gigabyte game?
Can you believe that? I can't fucking believe it's 12 gigabytes.
Dude.
That doesn't compute. 12 gigabytes competing with all these games.
I mean, it's because Activision, the COD team, did so poorly at managing their space. They were just like, add 40 gigabytes this update. They were just like, fuck it. Maybe it's 380 or 280. It's Sandra Bud.
Is there anything else on the list for Game of the Year other than this? Like, I don't remember.
Nothing this year has come out. Back 4 Blood and Battlefield is coming out.
The year isn't over yet. And we still
Back 4 Blood gets Left 4 Dead hype.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. It's so different.
Yeah.
It's like it's too early to tell how good it is. But right here, like what you see is what you get. Like you paid $40 for something and you immediately reap out those benefits like right away. Like,
and
very satisfied with this purchase.
Definitely.
It's
definitely
just
worth
us.
$40.
Welcome to the 100%. Podcast where we just, suck and search and see Sandstorm dick.
Yeah. We're just fucking gawking away here. I appreciate you ladies and gentlemen being here. This is almost a porn at this point.
Dude.
Oh, man. Just I'll kiss Insurgency Sandstorm's ass. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So what's your overall score is a 9, Geldrin?
I'd say, 9 out of 10. So,
I mean, kind of moving on because we've been on Insurgency for a minute here.
Yeah.
We still have a couple really great games that I'm personally really looking forward to this year. One of which, obviously, being Forza Horizon 5, with all the new physics, the new cars, the new map in Mexico. I mean, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I can go to game chat real quick.
He's like, I gotta go bitch someone out.
This guy keeps shooting me.
Yeah, go fuck him up, Walrus. Go get him.
Yeah. And then we have Battlefield 2042. Which
and Halo Infinite. Fuck, holy shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Jesus.
We still have to play Halo, dude. You got beta keys.
I do have fucking beta keys. That is, I can brag about that on this podcast, dude. I got selected for some beta keys, and I could stream with them and shit. But I've literally had the email for like probably 2 weeks now, and I haven't tried it. But I trust me, I am looking forward to Halo Infinite. I love Halo. I suck the shit out of Halo's dick too.
Yeah, I'm a Halo fan.
Oh hell yeah! That was like one of my first shooters.
I gotta say, like, I'm a hater. Like, a few years ago, like, I used to be, like, so mad about it because the Master Chief Collection is not where it should have been. And I really hated it. Like, I was like, it's just ruined. Nobody's gonna come back to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the player base is gonna be dead before they'll fix it, if they fix it at all. Well, they fixed it. And just about everything, works just fine. And I gotta say, like, playing through all the classics again is fun.
Yeah.
So, that was
I
awesome.
mean, me and Coltrane have the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
We've just never played through it.
Yeah.
We played through Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
Or we didn't actually finish it.
No,
but we did play a little bit of it.
I know when to say I'm wrong. Like, I've had my mind changed plenty of times before.
Like, you thought you were straight, and then you met me and Warren, and you were like, fuck,
irresistible.
I'm gay as shit now.
At the same time.
Do I have to bleep that? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Or, like, what about Walrus here fucking like, can I...
You definitely have to bleep that out, yeah.
I'll bleep that out.
Yeah. Bleep.
Let me see my bleeping skills, though. Let me see your timestamps. Get ready. Get your finger on the trigger.
Oh Lord. You might as well just bleep that whole
That whole thing is gonna be a bleep. That whole thing is gonna be a bleep.
Good Lord.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You sound great, beautiful.
No, I was talking to my game chat.
Oh, no, you probably have to leave the call.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because we've already had a lot of troubleshooting issues.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
I know it'll complicate things. I just know it's going to happen. I've had a terrible week.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a pretty average.
It's been rough.
I've masturbated like 3 times this week. It's been good.
That's it?
That's it?
Oh, wait,
what? Soda.
Those are rookie numbers. So you gotta pump those numbers up.
So,
for real, bro.
So this wasn't one of my talking points, but now that we're here, how many times a week do you guys jack off?
Oh, buddy. How many times a day?
Bam.
You monster.
Nowadays, now that I'm on medication, it's gone down. But it's looking like 4 times.
Dude, that's
4
fucking
times 7.
That's good. 4 times 7. That's gangster. Fucking,
at least.
I don't have it in me, man. I don't have it in me.
Before I was medicated, oh my god, 10, 15, 20.
A day or a week?
A day.
Are you serious, or are you like fucking with
us? I'm dead serious. I used to do math about it.
Animal. You're a fucking animal. That's like... Why aren't you a porn star? Like, that's...
Lord have mercy on your girlfriend.
I got problems.
Your poor girlfriend, dude. Like... Oh, man. I was like, fuck, man. That's serious. Like, I couldn't even handle that. And I find you to be a very, very sensual, submissive, and breedable individual.
Ugh. It's going down over here. I'm sorry. I'm in a firefight. A real firefight this time.
Oh, that's great. So, let's see.
Back to what you were saying. Actually, you're looking forward to Forza 5, right? Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah,
and
especially now that I got the Logitech wheel and shifter and pedals.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna try streaming some of that, because I bet you there's not gonna be many people streaming with like a wheel and whatnot on that game.
I mean, I agree. Honestly, I think that like, especially if you had like a camera, you could totally, like, TikTok is a really good place for Forza clips. Honestly, like, I obviously haven't dipped my feet into the Forza genre on my Twitch channel, just because, like,
it's not a great audience on Twitch.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at, but I was also I kind of got sidetracked there. I built my community on, like, DayZ for the most part. So if I streamed Forza, people would be like, "What the fuck is going on?" They'd be like, "Huh?
Like, this is DayZ. This is blasphemy.
This
is fucking ridiculous."
I don't even want to try anymore, honestly. My guys are bad.
Can you guys hear me? My Coral just like refreshed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
Give me a little moan, just to make sure I can hear you right. I want to make sure I can hear all the megahertz.
Did it sound good?
Yeah.
One more time.
No.
He said
No, you're lucky you got it out of me there. I'm probably even gonna bleep it. I don't want that out there.
Yeah, if you leave
that
it
would
in
be
there, it's
that would go
automatically-
perfect on the soundboard.
Yeah, dude.
This soundboard.
We need to make a soundboard. Yeah.
Just fucking every time I say something that you guys don't agree with, you guys just hit the sound.
We're gonna reach a point in the podcast where somebody's gonna be able to talk using only what's it called? Soundboards of your voice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just fucking. I'll have to like snag like clips and like put together on the soundboard like Warren saying I hate or something. Like I hate it's like fucking just have whole conversations on the soundboard. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you almost went a whole 5 minutes without a bleep that time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You guys need to start throwing bleeps in here. What the fuck? Like, come on. I can't be the only one bleeping. Like, make me look like a bad guy.
Do I usually curse like a sailor? I don't remember. Alright, now that Coltrane's gone, this will be Walrus and Friends.
Yeah. Hey, he's back.
Is it, am I good?
Darn.
Yeah.
Okay,
See, that's what happened to me earlier.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, that was weird. I was like...
Weird, right?
What part did I lose you guys at?
I don't even remember.
Last thing I remember was talking about the making you say bad shit on a soundboard.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah, there you go. That was a bleep. Write it down. Yeah, write it down, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm already on it, dude.
Bet. See, so I actually said something. I made like kind of a vulgar joke. I said some sort of vulgar joke. I think I lost you guys by then, but it was dead silent after I said it, and I was like, damn, like I didn't know it was that serious, guy. Like I thought we were memeing, and then it was still quiet, and I was like, oh, holy shit, I'm gonna have to edit this out. What the fuck did I do? Like, that
you
bad?
broke us.
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck, like I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't mean it.
Well, see, let's put it this way: the more bleeps we have, the more you have to edit.
That's true. It is true. But at the same time, bleeping is fun, huh? You see my counter?
We'll just get it there and
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You know, can you believe the C word isn't okay on YouTube?
I can't believe it either. That's what I mean.
It's okay.
Bloody is one of my favorite words to say, dude. Like,
oh, it's not okay?
No, it's not okay.
It's not.
So
why are you all so surprised?
Because it's
that's
like,
the native language.
Dude, I remember I was like 7 in my dad's car, my pop's car. We're driving and like I don't know what happened. I was a little kid and I smoke a lot of weed now, so I can't remember. But like some lady cut him off or something in traffic, like some shit, and he goes, "You." And that was like the first time I heard it. Like I don't know. I don't exactly remember what he said was in there. And I remember I looked at him, and in my innocence, and like in my innocence, like I truly didn't know, and I wasn't like trying to be funny or anything. I looked at him, and I go, what's a cunt? Like, what the fuck is a cunt? And he goes, it's a bad word, don't say it. But that was my first time hearing cunt, and I was like, that is such a guttural, good word. I'm gonna use that forever and ever. Like the C word, man. It's fucking amazing. It's powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a guttural one. It hits.
Honestly, one of my favorite insults.
Fucking, I mean, I love hearing Australian men say cunt. Like the Big Les show. Oh my god, fucking, like maybe it's a fetish because I love that. Like it's great. Yeah, fuck.
You're just hooking up with a chick, and the instant turn on is fuck me right.
Fuck me. No, it's only good when like the Australian accent is present. Yeah, so unless she sounds like an Australian dude, it's not gonna work for me.
Fuck me in the bite.
There you go. That's more my speed. So fucking I remember I came into this. I had a couple YouTube videos that I wanted to show you guys. Were you?
Yeah.
I hit my bowl in the middle of like our conversation, and then I like disconnected. But like, do we ever cap off on Forza 5 and like the games coming out this year? I didn't want to like cut you off. You had some like good stuff to say.
Not really. I mean, I was honestly I was looking through, like I had everything pulled up, and I would have been going through it, but for some reason my OBS doesn't want to capture Google Chrome, so we'll hopefully figure that out for the next one.
Hopefully.
But yeah, I mean, I personally can't wait till November 8th. It's gonna be a big day. Well, for one, I'm probably gonna be in Texas at that time. Because I mean, as probably you guys know, obviously, but anyone watching this video doesn't. I've lived in the same house for roughly 22 years.
Holy shit!
Most of my life. Most of my life, yeah.
Huh.
And
well, how old are you now? I
24.
know this, but 24. Okay.
Yeah. So, but my whole life, pretty much. Well, I guess 20 years. 20 years. And parents finally decided it's time to get out of California, and trying to line up a good job and finding a place, isn't really working out. So it looks like I'm gonna have to move with them for a little bit, and then I don't know what's gonna happen from there. It's one of those things, one of those big life decisions where there's multiple paths in front of you, and you get on one of those paths and just got to see where it takes you.
It's a life-changing decision because, like, you stay in Cali, you got people like that's been your home like your whole life. Yeah. But then you go to Texas, it does open new opportunities, but the like cons of that are, I mean, and they're not necessarily cons because meeting new people is never bad. It could be quote unquote like destiny, you know what I mean? But like you would have to meet new people there and like build your social circle where you like in Texas. Plus you got to like make connections with jobs and like all that sort of stuff. But it's cheaper to live and all that. There's a lot of perks of living in Texas.
Oh yeah, gas cost half of what it does here.
Guns.
Yeah, that too. Definitely gonna be purchasing some firearms.
Ooh.
I need
Speaking of which, can we play our "This Is America" YouTube video? I really wanted you to watch that.
Yeah,
all right, add that timestamp in.
Yeah,
and then just whenever you're ready, we'll like click on it at the same time and react at the same time. It will be super funny.
Yeah.
What is it?
The "This Is America" link that I sent in the Discord.
Oh no. Nothing good can come out of this.
It's fucking funny. I guarantee you good things can come out of this. Just let me know when you're ready. We're all gonna like simultaneously click on it so it's easier to edit our reactions.
I'm ready.
Alright. Play that shit. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is America. We eat guns. We fuck terrorists. We love Skydad. We hate Goat Man. We stand for Shaggy. We kneel for Shrek. If you don't like that, leave.
Oh,
where's the door?
I fucking love it so much. There was a lot of silence from you guys, but I love that video. It was one of those like random recommended YouTube memes, and YouTube is a gold mine for memes. I'm not even gonna cap.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this is America. What is this? I clicked on it and it was that. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
It's beautiful.
It's very I like that video.
True American patriotism.
Speaking of patriotism, do you see the other video I sent? This one's a classic that you guys don't know. We talked about it a couple nights back. I was like, I made a quote from it, and you guys were like, "What?" I was like, you guys have never seen the elbow destruction video? And you guys were all saying, no, like, I haven't seen it. I was like, oh, bet. I'm saving this for the podcast.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
You need to be able to move in an angle that's going to protect you. My bolo against your rifle. Okay, if I'm first, I strike the hand. If I'm first, I strike the hand. Termination attack. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Draw the knife. Edge is in on the inside. The knife is for thrusting in
Metal
close
Gear
quarter. Right from here, boom. You draw that. As long as you have your number 1 and number 2. 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 2. 1 and your number 2. Power striking, fluid attacks, 1 slap, 2 hack. In other words, you're going to be there. Okay, see, so right away, there's my jab, there, boom, there's my number 1. Okay, it's fast. You attack me, I attack you. Then I can go for my elbow destruction. The weapon comes up here, you strike down to here, and then you thrust here. Boom, boom, boom. Into the weapon hand here, and then into the throat. Then, flex that rifle down, okay? Weapon comes up to the point, exposes the head, there's your power slap. I can get to the other side, follow through.
Beautiful.
Fucking true G.I. Joe, you know?
Did you ever play through all the Metal Gear games back in the day?
Not all of them, but I did play through a few of them. I haven't played like the new ones. Like I know there was one recently that was with like robot zombies, sort of. Like, I don't know. Like, that's where I got lost. Like, I was like, what the fuck is the story now?
I know my buddy Jonathan's a huge Metal Gear guy. Like, he actually has like all the Metal Gear games, like even from like the original Xbox.
That's pretty sweet.
I mean, up until like the new one. I think it was like Solid Pain or something like that.
Something along those lines. Yeah.
And he said he was a really good game, but it didn't have the quality story like the old ones did.
The graphics probably were there. That was probably like the definitely. Big up and up. Yeah, I saw those and I was like, damn, that's like a lot compared to the like PSP graphics that I played Metal Gear on.
Back in the good old days, dude. I never had a PSP, actually.
I did. My pops gave it to me. My pops did a lot of photography for like bands and shit back in the day. So when he would be on tour, he was like his way of just passing time. He'd just game on that shit. And then like that was pre me though, you know what I mean? And so one time I was just up there visiting him and he was like, check this out. Like, this is from, back when I toured. And he showed me some games on it, and then he was like, "Do you want it?" Because he didn't play it on it anymore. He had like a PS3 at the time, I think, that he played stuff on, and he wasn't like road tripping, so he was just like, "Fuck it," and he gave it to me. I was like, "Oh, thank you, pops." I played a good amount of games on that. Actually, I played like Splinter Cell. I played Metal Gear, Ratchet and Clank. I got pretty cultured on it. Yeah.
Good old dude, Ratchet and Clank. I had it for GameCube, dude.
Holy shit!
Solid.
You know what my GameCube game was that I would go to? Did you have the Incredibles game?
No.
For the no, that
I
was
had Super Mario Sunshine, Sonic Heroes, Kirby Air Ride, Melee, obviously. Because who didn't own Smash Bros. Melee if you had owned a GameCube? Like,
I don't know if I did, to be honest.
The
GameCube was when I was pretty fucking young, though. So like, I wasn't even like asking for game. I didn't fucking know. I didn't fucking know Mario existed when I was that little. I don't think.
I think I was in the 5th grade when the Wii first came out.
I know I'm a couple years behind you. It feels around the same time. When the Wii came out, I got one pretty soon after, and I played like all the Wii Sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Back in the good old days.
And then I had like the OG Xbox too, which was my stepdad's, and I would play on that shit. It's where I like played Halo and everything, and got my Xbox experience.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was actually one of those like cracked Xboxes too that had like a shit ton of games preloaded on them. Like some dude like modded it or whatever, and my stepdad had gotten it at a garage sale, and the dude was like, "Yeah, it's got like fucking hundreds of games on it," and it did, and they all ran like Rainbow, like Six shit, and fucking like a bunch of Tom Clancy games. I played a bunch of Tom Clancy games. But just all sorts of stuff. You ever play Fusion Frenzy on the OG Xbox?
No, I never. Yeah. I never really played on the OG Xbox.
That game was like the thing back then.
Oh, I loved Fusion Frenzy, dude. It was like the perfect game to sit down with your friends and just play. Like I fucking loved it. Honestly, I would do that if I still had that thing. I would smoke and play that with my friends because that shit would probably be great.
Yeah, I only really had a Game Boy Advanced and a GameCube and a Wii growing up. I didn't really put too much time into video games back then.
Me neither, honestly. And now it's like kind of my fucking life.
Yeah, seriously.
with like streaming and like the content creation I try and put out there. Like it's hit a weird point where I've never been like I gotta get this game when it comes out. I've never been like I mean, Insurgency, I would have been that way either way. I was excited for Insurgency. But like Battlefield 2042, like, I'd be like, I can wait a little bit before I can get it. But now I got to get it immediately because I got to stream it immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Video games never used to be so big in my life, but fuck, they're fun.
So, but moving past the games topic, we've been on
games for a minute, yeah, for a fat second.
Dude. And sometimes you just gotta wonder, what do I want to eat? That's the question.
Ooh,
and
the delivery of that was so good.
Hey, you got a girlfriend? They never know what they want to eat, and if they do, you got a winner.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't ever know what I want to eat. But most of the time, if I'm out like working out in the town, I'll just be like, man, you know what sounds good right now? Taco Bell. And I go get me some Taco Bell.
Oh, I have something to say about Taco Bell.
Oh.
Ooh.
If you're health conscious, there is a power menu bowl where you can get chicken, steak, or you can just get all veggies. And it is under 500 calories. It's low carbs and it's high protein. And it is the least processed item in the store.
I used to eat one of those and then like 4 beefy 5 layers before I hit the gym.
Oh,
I shit you not. Yeah,
it's rowdy.
Those Power Bowls are good, man. I prefer the Chipotle Power Bowls, but hey, Taco Bell, it's cheap. Like that's what I was gonna say. Warren's like, I don't know what I want to eat. I'm like, hey, it's easy for me. I just go with the cheapest fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm broke. Yeah, I can't make those decisions.
Out here, McDonald's used to be a go-to choice for me. Not anymore.
Yeah.
No, just because it's gotten to a point where you eat McDonald's and you feel like crap afterwards because it's just processed, preserved crap.
Mm-hmm.
And now their dollar menu isn't even $1. A McChicken costs like $2.50.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Because of they've raised minimum wage to a point. They have a sign out front of the McDonald's by my house. Starting pay is $16 an hour.
That's wild.
It's insane.
I'd work at McDonald's for $16 an hour. Fuck.
Well, yeah, not? But I mean, not when gas costs $4.50 a gallon.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, living in California is something I could never do. I don't understand why you want to get into the movie industry. Where do you move, Warren?
California.
LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, you want to get into porn. Where do you move?
LA. San Diego.
You want to get into fucking like video game groups and competitive like COD and shit. Where do you move?
San Diego.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. Like, I mean,
there's a lot of things here.
It's wild, isn't it?
And
Why is
the
that?
most disappointing thing is the car culture in California. You know, there's still car groups or car meets and whatnot,
That's
but
the most different.
they're not the same.
That's the most disappointing thing about California.
Yeah, because you get all these idiots with their little Hondas and Hyundais, their little Genesis coupes. They think they got something sweet, and they do a burnout, peel out of the parking lot. Cops are there, obviously, because if there's a car meet going on, there's cops nearby because they're expecting somebody to do something stupid. And generally there always is. Because that's what our generation has come to. Nobody can just sit back, relax, have a good time, appreciate everybody's company. They gotta try showing off. Ain't cool.
You just like dug up a memory for me, actually.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do that too. One of my favorite memories of owning my GTO.
You went to car meets and shit?
We'll flash a picture up here on the screen.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I was getting lunch one day near a high school. Carl's Jr. drive-thru. These kids had a couple of Camaros, you know, some Mustangs, some trucks, and they were all just chilling in the parking lot, revving and everything. And, you know, what else can you do? I peeled out of that parking lot, hit the bang second gear, just fishtailed all the way out in the street, dude. And then I looked in the mirror and they're all like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking
left a big old cloud of smoke behind me. It was beautiful. So that's what being a car guy is all about. Not
that's amazing.
Doing donuts and hitting crowds. And
I've seen so many videos like
destroying personal property. You know, if you're gonna do that kind of a thing that some people don't understand, you do it in a situation where it presents itself, where you're only putting yourself in harm's way, not other people. And that's something people have forgotten. And yeah, I mean, I could go on about this all day. I mean, you know, and anybody that knows me, you know, I could sit here and talk about cars for the entire podcast for like 4 hours. You know,
Warren will try and turn it into a car podcast. Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh yeah, dude. And you know, it's yeah. I'm looking forward to the next couple months of my life because I'm gonna be selling my truck, hopefully getting rid of the GTA, and buying myself another GTO. That's gonna be pretty sweet.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. You're gonna have to. That's gonna be a monumental podcast right there.
Oh yeah. We're gonna start the podcast out with a burnout video.
No, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fantastic. I'm really.
It's gonna be skits.
It's gonna be fucking skits mission, dude.
The Big Les Show. To anyone watching,
great show. And hey, let's touch on
the
TV shows and really good shows real quick.
Yeah.
You know, who doesn't love sitting down, binge watching just a quick little show? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like Rick and Morty, Invincible, The Big Les Show. I mean, you name it. There's all these great shows out there that not a lot of people know about. Like Invincible. That was one of my favorite TV shows that have come out recently.
Oh, dude, within like the past 5 years, that's got to be my favorite show. Yeah. That show is, I mean, fucking superior. Like, it is so good.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is really, really well done. To anyone who hasn't seen Invincible because they don't want to, like, hop on the Invincible craze because they're seeing it all over social media, do it. Fucking do it. It is so worth it. It is so good.
It is so metal.
It's metal. It's fucking punk as fuck, isn't it? Fucking metal.
Rowdy.
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know. Have you guys seen The Boys?
No.
I've seen a few episodes.
I really liked it. I liked The Boys. It's like to anyone who doesn't know, it's like I mean, I guess Invincible too. Invincible is like a kid that gets superpowers and then, you know, boom, he's gotta deal with shit. It's a lot more complex with that though. And then the boys is like a dude's girlfriend gets killed by a superhero, and then it gets covered up because obviously he's a superhero. You don't want, like, the government didn't want to give him negative press or anything, so he like goes on a mission hunting down superheroes with like other guys who have beef with those superheroes. It's pretty cool. It's really good. And then the Big Les Show is just something that you fucking smoke to and laugh at. It's great.
Yeah. If you're not smoking while you're watching that, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely...
it amplifies the greatness.
Yeah, totally. Fucking, I don't even... How would you describe the Big Les Show? Like, if I came up to you, I haven't seen it, and I was like, Warren, what is the Big Les Show about?
It's hilarious fuckfest.
I mean... I was gonna say, well, that's not accurate enough. Like, I need a better explanation, but it's pretty fucking accurate. That's kind of what it is. Fucking chumas and Australian dudes and stoner Sasquatches.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's great.
Oh my god, you know what I just remembered? I don't know why stoner Sasquatches reminded me of this, but we never mentioned George.
Oh. We gotta touch on George.
We gotta touch... Ooh, I actually like where this is going. We're touching George?
Yeah.
Bet, George. I know you're gonna watch this podcast, see how we did. Because, you weren't fucking here. And I just want you to know, yeah, I'm looking forward to touching George.
George is getting busy, What can you do?
Yeah. Do you wanna give him the tea? Will I take a bong rip? You know me, I gotta consume my...
So the good old Kelso man, he was supposed to be here for our first podcast. And, it was going to be great. But, obviously, he's not here. He's off doing bigger and better things. And, so to the boys, that hurts a little bit, it hits you where it counts. In a bad way. Being left for the bigger and better things, and
bigger and better things being pussy.
Yeah.
Now,
in certain situations, I definitely wouldn't have skipped out in the first episode. I'd have been like, look, it was an important thing. Or recording the podcast. You can join in if you want. Yeah, like I'd have hit up Kayla if she wanted to hang out tonight. I'd be like, hey, come hang out. Be part of the podcast. Be great.
Have a chit chat, but like,
yeah.
Effort went into this. This wasn't just like I know it may seem like it because we're just sitting here shooting the shit, but to anyone watching, like this, it's a process. Like figuring it out, the technical difficulties we had at first, kind of the editing is going to be a blast. All the bleeps.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an easy thing. So we were really hoping to have George here because he's our co-host. So it's good. It's Warren, me, Mr. Devoid, and then George or Kelso, and that's gonna be like the main trio. But yeah, unfortunately, George wasn't here for the first episode. We promised we'd give him shit on this podcast for it. But yeah, he'll definitely expect him on future ones. To anyone who watches my stream, they're probably familiar with him. To anyone who's new here, he's fucking great. He's fantastic, but he is kind of flaky.
Good old George. So what's another topic you wanted to talk about, Coltrane?
Let me get my notes here. See, I'm a professional, Warren. I got fucking notes. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I had a joke note, and I actually don't want to get into it because we've already kind of touched on the subject, but I just want to read it out loud because I thought it was kind of a goof. It was, tell me how you feel about car games. You're not a fan of car games, right? You fucking hate them, right?
I think that's you, bud.
Oh, okay, I don't hate car games. I'm just like, I prefer gun games to be completely honest. I like shooting games.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing. In simulation games too, like DayZ and shit, or like
Yeah.
Rust. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I do have insert picture of Logitech wheel here.
Fucking timestamp it.
Yeah. So I mean, I spent a good $400 on this thing. I'm not gonna. And I mean, I do love car games. I mean, that shit drives me.
Oh, so that was good fucking
literally.
pun. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Hats off to you, champ. That was yeah. I like that. Yeah, fucking gotta love it. And then, of course, I got the elbow destruction point. We already covered that. I love that video. I'm happy I finally got you to see it. And then this is a little side note, but this is this could spiral out of control. This one's a chaotic question. Are you ready?
Yeah, do it.
Brace your ass, Warren. Like full clench, okay?
Oh.
Is a hot dog a taco or a sandwich?
Silence. I'm gonna have to go with neither.
Okay, why?
Well, a taco is made of taco meat, lettuce, salsa, and insert taco ingredients here.
Well,
it's the perfect combination of perfection.
So what you're saying is a taco is like the ingredients and not just the stuffings being folded like a taco. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, a taco, like for instance, you're out in the middle of the desert and you see a random taco truck on the side of the road.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The question is, are you going to stop at that taco truck? My answer is yes.
I would probably say no. If it's a taco truck in the middle of the desert, they're probably like dropping bodies or something. I wouldn't trust
I'm
that.
stopping at that taco truck because you know what? That's probably the best tasting tacos you'll ever eat in your life. No matter what happens to you, you might get kidnapped, you might get taken down to Mexico and sold to the Mexican cartel. But better believe you're gonna get the best taco of your life.
I don't know. I mean, maybe like a sausage. Maybe, but fucking, I could just imagine you're in the desert, you're like hungry, you go up, you knock, just like 3 dudes open it up. They all got like AKs in their hand. They're like, "Hey, what's up, Vato? Get in." Like, you want a taco?
And I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Can I get a taco?" And they're like, "Nah, get out of here, boy." I'm like, "Dude, I just want a taco. I guess I stopped for a taco, dude. I'm gonna get a taco."
Like, I got the money, man. Like, give me the taco. It's like, well, you got money, we got cocaine and crack, but no tacos. You're like, all right, I'll take the crack. So why not a sandwich, though?
Well, a sandwich. There's certain things like a peanut butter jelly sandwich, tuna sandwiches, grilled cheeses, ham cheese. BLTs. They fall under their own category of food. Sandwich. It's its own special category. And unless it qualifies as a well-made perfection of combination of ingredients between 2 pieces of bread sandwiched together, where the name sandwich comes from.
But that sounds opinionated. What if someone considered a hot dog is like perfect ingredients sandwiched together?
Well, everybody's got their opinions.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree. I think it's fucking neither. But it threw me off when I heard the question. I was like, I don't fucking like. I was like, shit. Is it a taco or is it a sandwich? And I came to the same conclusion as you. It's neither. It's a hot dog. It's a hot dog. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't really. What else do you put in a hot dog bun? Like a bratwurst.
Some ketchup.
I mean,
maybe some mustard.
I was talking like Maine though, like bratwurst and hot dogs. That's pretty much like it.
It's all about the Hebrew Nationals, man.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. We need to have a grill sesh podcast.
Oh. Just a live stream on the grill, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's just making fucking delicious meats.
Definitely.
And then doing meat stuff in the background.
Yeah.
Where the camera can't reach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is our special guest Walrus still here?
I don't think so.
I think he might have slumped. But that was Walrus, ladies and gentlemen. He was playing Insurgency and hanging out, Fantastic dude. Absolutely love the man. By the way, I love your profile picture.
Oh, dude. It's the sexy Chad.
He is a fucking Chad, isn't he? Is that a real guy?
I don't know, man.
Or is that like photoshopped? Picture. He looks like he might be real, but he also kind of looks like Steve from Minecraft. I mean, look at him. He's fucking chiseled though. Like if that's not Photoshop, that dude's jacked.
Serious jawline.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing if he comes up to you at the bar and buys you a drink and spanks your ass?
I would probably be like, well, hey, I don't swing that way, but
you are a sexy looking man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how about we roll together, pick up some chicks, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, make him do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, dude.
100%. Fucking, hey, bro, just get like 6 chicks to come back with us, and like maybe one of them will sleep with me. Like, you can't handle all 6 at once, right? He's like, you're goddamn right I can. My jawline is like its own sexual device. Yeah, he's chiseled. At the laptop. Yeah, that's a good profile picture. That represents how you look pretty well.
So we just won on round 1.
Oh, you're still here. I was like, I thought you'd gone to sleep. I was like, that was Walrus, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, you all right there, boss?
Yeah, my quarrel did the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we?
So for those of y'all that are wondering, we decided to record this on Discord because the mic quality is so much better than the Xbox party. So we downloaded the unofficial Discord app on our Xbox, and we're recording this on my PC.
Yeah.
We're fancy like that.
Yeah, we kind of, it's like MacGyvered a little bit, but
yeah, we're making it work.
Yeah, it's working. So, Warren's getting the footage. He's writing down timestamps for me for when we say like shit.
Yeah,
and then he's sending me the footage, sending me the timestamps, and I'm gonna do the post production stuff. It's gonna be nice, and then only good things as we figure out how podcasts go. Only good things will come in the future. Next episode, George will hopefully be here, and he's a great individual to talk to. Like he'll be a great co-host. We have good synergy amongst the group.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Was there anything else you wanted to touch on?
Yeah, I want to talk about somewhat current events. This happened a couple weeks ago. But we all know our boy Little Uzi.
Yeah, I do.
The guy that had the $22 million pink diamond
put on his forehead. $22 million? Is that like
somewhere around there?
Holy shit. That is a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, you know what I could do with $22 million?
Oh, bro.
I could do a lot.
Yeah.
I would like triple that money in like a couple of years.
I'd just get a Tesla robot that gives me hand jobs.
I will say the most amount of money I've ever held in my hand in cash was about $11,000.
That's pretty good. I bet you that felt like sex. That's probably great.
Yeah, it was tempting not to just run off with it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You were probably just like frothing at the mouth.
Oh, dude.
11,000 right there in your fucking hand, I would have just been drooling, man.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been like, I want it. I want it so
and I was
bad.
like, but they trusted me this much.
And the only reason I'm not gonna do it is because I would get caught.
Yeah. That would not have been a good time.
No, $11,000 isn't really petty theft. It's a little bit more serious.
Yeah. Well, in California, don't you know? If you steal less than $900, you won't go to jail or get arrested.
Really?
Yeah, it's a law our current governor passed due to the COVID situation. So you could go in a place multiple times in one day, but as long as you don't walk out of there with more than $900 of stuff in your hand.
Imagine shoplifting $900 of shit. Like, how the fuck would you manage that?
Best Buy.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for sure. I was thinking like a Fred Meyers vibe or something though. Like you fucking stroll out of there with a bunch of pool noodles and like fucking you hit the first aid aisle. You got like some Tums and shit. You got like a sleeping bag. Like wow, $900 worth of shit is a lot in those terms. But in Best Buy, you can fucking fit $900 in your pocket probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Grab like 3 Apple Watches.
Yeah.
And you're set.
How expensive are those? Actually,
the new ones are like $600.
Ask it for a friend.
They can read like your blood oxygen level and like all kinds of crazy stuff, dude. Yeah, I mean, but because the big thing with the COVID-19 virus is it prevents your cells in your lungs from absorbing oxygen. So when your blood oxygen level falls below 90% is when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So the feature on those Apple Watches is actually pretty good for people that, are having those problems. It's a very useful feature.
They like can detect heart attacks and stuff too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean that is like I'll never own one. But yeah. I mean that could be like a life-saving device. Like especially if you're older. Mm-hmm. Like if I was a grandpa, my grandson got me like one of those watches, I would be like, "Thank you. Maybe I won't die alone now." Like I'd be like I mean that's good technology. It's like it's crazy how much technology has improved during my life, honestly.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the only reason I have an Apple Watch, a Series 2 by the way. They're on 6 right now.
Holy shit. Jesus. I didn't even know. I thought they made one.
Yeah. Yeah. They, Apple, they come out with a new model every year to sell more.
Yeah.
I bought mine for $150 when it was on sale. Not bad.
I mean, that's a pretty good price. It treat you well.
I mean, it's the same price as AirPods.
Oh, fuck AirPods, dude. I got myself like a $70 pair of like Bluetooth skull candies. Those work good enough.
I mean, I will say I do own AirPods, but that's because I used to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Being
thanks for making me jealous, man.
A mobile mechanic. Making $18 an hour back when minimum wage here was like 11.
That's pretty good. That's not bad at all.
I didn't really have a whole lot of bills, so I was just bringing in the stacks.
Hell yeah.
Working like 55 hours a week.
Damn, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, and it was hard work. And I mean, it paid off, but like that's not something you can do forever.
And this was just like going wherever to do mechanic shit?
Yeah. No, we're working for my neighbor. He has a little mechanic business. Yeah. But, I worked for him for a couple months, making really good money.
And then, did you just get burnt out at the end?
Yeah, no, I just got burnt out. Like,
I understand that.
Waking up at 7:00 in the morning, working till 7.
Oof.
7 to 7 in the heat. California, dry, 100 and something degree heat.
Yeah, I'd get burnt out pretty quick too, probably.
It burns you out, and when you've been a mechanic as long as I have, your body just starts breaking down,
Your hands, your back, your knees, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. I mean, if you're, it's crazy. Like when I was younger, everyone's always heard like you have one body, like don't fucking break it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like when I was a kid, like I broke my collarbone, and then like I didn't think anything of it. I was like, yeah, it'll heal. Like, and I mean, I got like a cast and everything. Don't get me wrong. But like I was like, yeah, it'll heal. It's whatever. Like, I wasn't like thinking future stuff. Now, like I got kind of shoulder pains where my collarbone broke. I broke my finger. I got like knuckle pains and shit. Like I think I got like early stage of arthritis or something in my middle finger on my right hand. But like, you just don't think about that when you're younger. But now I'm fucking almost whatever. Fucking, I'll cut it out. I'm almost however old I am. It's a mystery. And then like I feel like shit. I feel old. My back hurts. My fucking knees be hurting. Like my finger, that shit hurts. Like, yeah, it's wild.
And you're only, however old you are. So like,
it's a mystery.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I got some years on you, and I'm where I'm at, and then you're where you're at.
Yeah. It's a big mystery.
Nice.
That's a good burp.
Speaking of which, what I'm sipping on tonight, boys.
Ooh.
The good old Sierra Nevada Big Little Thing IPA.
Big Little Thing? That's what it's called?
It's the brand, I guess, is Sierra Nevada, but they make a different IPA called Haze.
Huh.
And it's I'm not generally a big fan of IPAs. This one's 9%. The other one is 7%. Tall can of this one.
That one's 9, you said?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's pretty good. That's really solid, actually.
Yes, I mean, you get through the can of this stuff, you'll be feeling it.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty solid.
You know what? Like, I mean, we're deep enough in the podcast. That little cheeky YouTube robot it'll probably scan up to this point. But maybe it won't see it because it's so deep in the video. Would you like to take a cheers together? That's something we do a lot on, but with your beer. Because yeah. Because it's a regular thing on stream. We might as well hit it with this podcast. This shit's been a blast so far, and we still got a couple things to cover. It's great.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I've kind of needed like just a break from games in general.
Just be able to fucking talk and vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is my mic sounding better now, by the way?
No.
No?
No.
Hold up, let me reset it. I'll be right back.
All right. Doom, 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 doom.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, I sang the Jeopardy tune while you were gone.
Do do do.
Yeah.
Do I sound better?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. See, the headset just needs a little reset here and there. She's getting old. But will I pack my cheers here? Is there anything, like any little side note you got or anything?
UFOs are real.
Oh fuck yeah! Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm sure like not every video of UFO evidence is real. Like probably not.
Yeah.
But like some of them, hell yeah.
I mean, the fact that 6 months ago, the Pentagon came out with
those videos of the
unclassified, a bunch of official documents of real UFO sightings that were documented by the government.
By like Navy and shit. I mean, they really emphasized on like, this doesn't mean they're aliens. These are just unidentified flying objects. Like, it could be drones, could be this, could be that. But like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I actually saw this video earlier today. I'll actually we'll put the article up on the screen. But my good old boy Tucker Carlson, Fox News, actually touched on this a little bit today. And as they say, they can neither confirm nor deny the existence of UFOs, and they don't even really call them UFOs anymore. They call them UAPs. I'm not exactly sure what that stands for.
UAPs?
UAPs. Unidentified something.
Unidentified ass poop. Fucking UAPs. Hurrah, boys.
But they can neither confirm nor deny that it might be an opposing country's military operations.
So I don't think it is, though, to be honest.
Because the videos of what is out there, we don't have access to technology that can do the things that you've seen in the videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of science behind it. In order to move, but basically the idea behind, like light speed space travel and hyperspace and spaceships, for that, the amount of weight that something like that would weigh is insane. Because of how strong the structure would have to be to support the stress of traveling that fast. And, there's a little bit of science behind that. So everybody knows what antimatter is.
I have no fucking idea what antimatter is.
Oh, well, you didn't watch Star Trek as a kid, then.
I a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm super sciencey. I like that kind of stuff. But everything has a polar opposite, right? And you have matter and you have antimatter. Now, antimatter is a real substance, not just some science fiction thing that they came up with for Star Trek.
Okay.
It has actually, in small quantities, ejected as a byproduct from the nuclear fission in the sun and solar flares. There's a small amount of antimatter.
Ooh.
Now antimatter also comes from supernovas, like.
That sounds dangerous. Is it like radioactive and shit?
From like pulsar neutron stars. I mean, and it's a highly volatile particle, because if it collides with regular matter, it creates probably 100 to 200 times bigger reaction than a nuclear bomb.
Holy fuck.
Just a couple particles and atoms.
Antimatter. What the hell? Atoms. I've never heard about that.
Not a quarter size of uranium. We're talking atoms here.
Fucking A. That's kind of scary. Is it like radioactive and shit too, or?
No, it's just matter, but it's antimatter. So if it collides with matter, it creates an explosion. Now,
this is real shit. That sounds like science.
Yeah,
that's fucking
but it's only
crazy.
In space.
What the fuck?
And
dude,
in
that's wild.
Very highly, highly, highly controlled environments. Like, for instance, the Hadron Collider in Europe. And I think it's in Germany, actually. I'm not 100% on that one. But they've done research there over the years of colliding particles together and creating very, very tiny amounts of antimatter. And, a couple particles might create an explosion the size of like a flashbang, or like one or two particles colliding. But as you increase that amount of particles, it exponentially increases the devastation and explosive power.
Holy fuck!
And
hopefully
the Hadron Collider,
no country uses that as like some form of weapon.
It's not a viable
there's
weapon.
Not enough of it.
Yeah, well, not only that, it's unpredictable. And it's too volatile of a substance to be practically applied to weapons yet.
That's scary. But how does that tie into UFOs, like those sightings that we?
Well, yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
And so to go along with all that, there is also a theory. I'm not sure which scientist originally came up with it, but a theory that there's such a thing as called gravitons, which is a gravity particle. Now, in our minds and most people, gravity is just a centrifugal force created by a spinning mass in space.
Yeah. So, you sound so fucking smart right now. It's hot.
Yeah. But there's the theory that there exists these gravity particles. And, you know, to everything, there's always an opposite. And anti-gravity particles, which are theorized to exist around black holes. Near the event horizon of a black hole. And I mean, obviously, we would never be able to acquire something like that because once you get near a black hole, you're fucked.
You're fucked, bud.
You're fucked, bud. That's fucking skids. But in order to move something like a spaceship, you would need some sort of inertial dampening field, which got rid of the inertia energy of it moving around. So it would basically, in theory, be weightless in motion. So it would be like zigzagging your fist mid-punch with no effort.
Huh, dude. What the fuck? I mean, the way it moved too, like in that Tic Tac video, they like named it Tic Tac.
The technology required is far beyond anything we would have remote access to.
Anyone on Earth, really, probably. Yeah.
And I mean,
like the way it moves is wild.
With the vastness of our universe and space. I mean, you got to imagine one of the biggest stars that in our known picture of the universe is Betelgeuse.
Fucking love that guy.
And you know, the size of that star is exponentially bigger than anything we can even grasp. And it's millions of light years away. God knows where. And in between us and theirs, countless solar systems and planets, and stars. And you're telling me that there's no possibility of there being life somewhere else out there.
No, there's no way. Especially if like the universe is infinite. Like I have no fucking idea. But like, you know, supposedly it is, so I'm like, fuck yeah, like as far as I know it is.
Yeah.
So if the universe is infinite, then like there's no chance that there's not another speck of rock somewhere, kind of like Earth, that can support life. Like there's no fucking way.
Yeah. They have only, in theory, have been able to document about a quarter of the visible universe.
Damn.
And, you know, every month, you know, there's more stars coming into view. You know, that kind of stuff always makes you just wonder what's out there.
Sounds like a space show. This is this is
the
hunting
final
aliens
frontier.
now. Are you far away from your mic or anything, by the way? I feel like you've been progressively getting like a little bit quiet.
I mean, I moved a little closer now. How about that?
Yeah, you sound beautiful. It sounds like it could be one of those ASMR mics. Honestly.
Oh yeah, dude, 100,000%.
Sounds
great mic. Steel Series 9X.
Fucking chef's kiss.
Anybody that wonders.
Sorry, say it again.
Steel Series 9X. Great headset. Most comfortable thing I've ever had in my head.
Sponsor us.
Except for Trojans, but you know what I'm talking about.
I like Trojans. I prefer Magnums, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or wait, what are we talking about?
Don't worry about it. My theory is there was some sort of Big Bang in the beginning. Because our universe is constantly expanding. Now, that goes against everything that makes sense in space, the theory of attraction and gravity. Because most things are pulled towards each other in space because of their mass and the gravity they create. But the universe is still expanding, so that means it must have had some kind of momentum. And then you go back to, how long have we been around? Well, chronologically, according to the Bible, we've only been around for 10,000 years, maybe.
Oh, did we really evolve from cavemen through 10,000 years? I don't know about that. That sounds fucking wild.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know.
I mean, fuck if I know. I'm bad with time. I don't know history. I don't even know when Neanderthals were a thing.
If you think about it, 2,000 years ago was practically the Stone Ages of the Roman Empire.
That's true.
The Iron Age.
But we haven't changed that much from how we look then, right?
Yeah.
We still kind of look like those guys. We haven't changed in appearance. But Neanderthals, they had longer faces and they had a different appearance than us. If there was a Neanderthal doing a lineup and it was a bunch of guys and then a Neanderthal in the middle, I'd be able to go, yeah, that's the fucking caveman right there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And then, I mean, not even talking about all that. Who gives a rat's ass if we came from cavemen? You know, who cares? We're here now. What's the matter?
Yeah, we're here now. Exactly.
Yeah. But it makes you wonder. Thinking about space, stars, and how far away everything is. When the term light year comes into perspective,
think of Toy Story.
And you think about it for a little bit. That's how far light travels in a year.
Jesus Christ. That's
fat ass fucking distance.
Yeah.
Light travels at thousands of miles an hour a second.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking sound of light. The sound of light, or the sound of light. Jesus Christ. I'm smoking too much tonight.
Yeah.
But the speed of light is fucking exponential. Isn't that? Yeah.
And you think about it, all these stars are hundreds of millions, maybe even billions light years away. And you think about it, you're just holy fuck. How would we be able to see all these stars if they're that far away? How would the light have traveled to us in that time period if we weren't around? If the light wasn't there already? So the theory is there had to have been some point of origin from which everything originated, because the light would have been keeping up with the distance it traveled.
I don't know if I'm too stoned or not stoned enough, but I'm struggling. Yeah, I've been trying. Did you ever touch on the antimatter and the UFOs?
Yeah.
Still okay. I was I'm a little bit lost, but it's very intriguing. You sound like that.
Pretty schmacked.
You sound like that guy with the mustache who has the space show. You sound fucking amazing right now.
Yeah.
Except yeah, I'm one or the other. Too stoned, not stoned enough.
Yeah. Real shit.
Fucking A. I mean, UFOs are real. Definitely, I mean, there's life out there, man. And that was a good question too, because fucking I thoroughly believe in aliens and shit. Like there's no way that we're the only planet that has life on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's fucking wild. There would be no way.
Yeah.
Because that's like a 1 in fucking however many fucking trillion like other planets that could be inhabited, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Aliens.
they found a Earth-like planet. Like I think it's like 50,000 something light years away.
I think I heard about this actually. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, there was like some planet that actually like had water on it and shit. But
Yeah,
it was
like green. It was green. Like it has water on it. Like. So I mean, generally green.
Think there would be life.
Trees.
Yeah. At least fucking yeah. Imagine if there was another planet just that many light years away and it was the same kind of trees here on Earth and like the same like people, like humans. Just they've like evolved differently. That would be fucking wild. That sounds like it could be a movie plot. Write that down, write that down.
Yeah.
Fucking I mean imagine that, right? Imagine if aliens are just fucking humans, but like either more evolved or less evolved.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
further with technology. Well, I mean, hopefully one day we know.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope in my lifetime that like an alien comes to Earth and is like, "Yo, I came here for a little bit of weed. Like, what's up, y'all?" That'd be awesome. Like a peaceful presence. You know what I mean? Not like aliens coming in like blowing shit up. I'm here to take your weed. Like no, but like a chill alien. Just hey, what's up, guys? Grabbing weed, leaving, boom, out of there.
Yeah.
But like,
and
yeah.
Also, you know, it's been a while, but
just gotta throw that bleep in there for me, dude. Yeah. Shit.
I was passively listening the entire time.
Damn, I keep thinking you're asleep, and then you keep like popping up like it's a Groundhog Day. You're
Can't stop playing, man. It's just so good.
Fucking, did you hear the UFO conversation at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, trippy shit.
Yeah.
So, I also heard the hot dog conversation.
Oh, what do you think of that? Do you want to digress to that real quick?
Yeah, so I mean, like, you think of like whenever you think of a taco, you think of like a hard shell. But, I mean, like, it has the basic essentials of a sandwich. And the reason why I'm so, like, sandwiches are, like, incredibly inclusive. Like,
they could be whatever, right?
A massive amount of variations. Yeah, if you go to Subway, you can buy, like, a billion different sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, like, and then you can get, like, if you go to, like, I don't want to get it wrong. You can get a falafel. I don't know if you know what that is.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
One more time?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's just another type of sandwich.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. It's an acquired taste, too. It's a very interesting flavor. But
so your final answer is a hot dog is a sandwich.
Yes.
Okay. Warren's was neither, and I kind of got to go with neither either because I don't know. I don't know. It's not quite a sand. Like it's a. I feel like a hot dog is just that, just a hot dog. You know. Maybe I don't know. It is a hard question. I heard it. It bamboozled the fuck out of me. Would you care to take that cheers then?
Yeah. I'm on like the last swig.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I got a whole bowl. You got a little swig. You know, the people tuning in, they know who the real man is.
Nice.
Also, a burger is a sandwich, but not all sandwiches are burgers. Thanks.
Fucking thank you for being here. There he goes.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. What a mad lad.
He's gone. The man, the myth, the legend. So I'd say we should probably wrap it up here pretty soon. Coming up on the 2 hour mark.
Absolutely. I feel like we've had ourselves some good conversations tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah,
it's been chilling.
For real, shooting the shit. It's been fun, man. I'm happy we finally got to sit down and do this. I wish George was here, but I mean, hopefully he'll be here for the next one, so everyone can get acquainted with the Georgia man.
Yeah, the Georgie.
So we say we cheers it up, and then did you have another topic you wanted to cover before we end the night?
Yeah, I mean, not really. Yeah.
All right, absolutely. I mean, I got some stuff, but it's nothing crazy important. It's just like little side notes.
Yeah.
You got that swig?
Yeah, buddy.
Bet. It's been a blast, man. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Doug. Well, that's weird.
What is?
I took a hit of my vape and it started dripping out the front of it.
Ooh, drippy vape. Gross.
I don't understand what that is. That's never happened before.
Technical issues.
Seriously, I'm very confused right now.
Huh. Might have to give that a little peep. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I guess we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I can save these couple of notes for next time because there are questions I want to ask George as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking A, man. This has been a blast. It's been a good time just shooting the shit. I hope everyone's enjoyed this podcast. Definitely more an audio podcast than a visual podcast. But hey, we'll have some stuff pop up on screen. It'll be super poggers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is something great for somebody like Yuki Tune just to sit back and just listen to while he's working.
Yeah. The fucking shout out that man. Man made a VIP badge on my Twitch channel. Hopefully we've been entertaining. I think we've been pretty good. I think it's been solid. I've been having a blast. This time like flew by for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, yeah. To everyone watching, take good care. Much fucking love, and we'll see you on episode 2. Yeah. I'll make sure George is there. I'll wrangle him. I'll get him.
Yeah, we'll tie him up and bring him. Yeah.
And as we said, this podcast touch on George, right?
Yeah, you gotta touch on George.
Yep. Very important.
Touch.
Any idea how to end these things? You want to go for it? I've already said my piece.
Appreciate y'all for if you are sticking around the end. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If we should do more, ideas, topics,
questions, topics.
Yeah, give us ideas, man. We'll sit here and just shoot the shit, entertain y'all, entertain ourselves. It'll be a good time. Everybody has a good rest of the night, day, evening,
morning, whatever the fuck it may be. Yeah,
wherever, whatever you're doing. Hope you all have a good rest of your day.
Hoorah! Peace, ladies and gentlemen.